Hi. So it is the end of week 2. I have been doing my carnivore diet for 2 full weeks now, and I just wanted to give you an update about where I am. So last week I had a weigh-in of 3.6 pounds that I was down, and that went really good. I stuck to my carnivore diet. I walked 10,000 steps every single day. And then during my second week, I walked my 10,000 steps every day, and I stayed very busy. I stuck to my carnivore diet perfectly, and I added strength training. So what I did differently this week was that I added 3 different strength training exercises, and I rotated them between arms, core, and my legs. So what I did was I picked a weight that I was comfortable with, that was heavy enough for me to fully complete my set and all of the reps without straining or having bad posture. So I did that, and I did that every other day. And so now as I get ready to go into week 3, I'm going to go ahead and continue that. I'm going to get my 10,000 steps a day, and I'm going to continue doing 3 to 4. Sometimes I feel like I'm feeling good, and so I feel like I want to add another exercise. So I will go between, just depending on my day, my time, I will go from 3 to 4 exercises. I'm going to keep it between 10 and 12 reps, and I'm going to do that 8 times. Again, it worked really well last week, so I'm going to go ahead and move that into my 3rd week. So I've been thinking a lot about how I want to transition if I don't feel like I'm going to stay carnivore. I'm using carnivore as a tool, the carnivore diet as a tool to help me lose this weight. I've really struggled to get weight off. So prior to doing this, I was following Weight Watchers, and the scale was not budging. It took me over a month, almost a month and a half, to lose 3 pounds. And it was just, and when I would weigh, and when I'd weigh myself, I could be back up a pound or 2. So it's like I wasn't really losing fat. Nothing was happening to my body. And one of the reasons I think that is because it's very lean. There's no room in the Weight Watchers points to add fat, and I think I'm 40 years old, and I think that at my age I feel like I need that fat. I need to be able to eat heavy cream or a half and half and have a piece of cheese without blowing my points out of the water on Weight Watchers. So this is one of the reasons why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try the carnivore diet. It is super, super low carb. I know protein is filling. I know I can get animal fat in my diet, and but I didn't know if I would lose weight. I didn't know how much I would lose. I didn't know how quickly I would lose. And so just the fact that I lost 3.6 pounds that very first week was a really good sign that this is gonna work. And so I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to continue to use the carnivore diet as a tool for myself to lose the weight. But my ultimate goal is that, and my biggest challenge, and I think this is a big challenge for most people, is that what do we do when the weight is off? How do we sustain it? How do we keep the weight off? How do we stay active? And so the reason why I'm going ahead and including moving, walking, and adding that strength training is so that I could build this habits now, so that later when I transition into hopefully a maintenance mode, that I already have this habit set in place. And so where I was going with this was that I really would like my diet, my food, the food that I eat and the food that I enjoy, to be high protein, good fats, animal fats, fats from other foods, and I want to be able to have fruit and vegetables, and hopefully some nuts and some seeds. I do enjoy nuts and seeds. I like that crunch in my food, even if it's just a little bit. Just the variety of having food, other options, I think will really help me. And so that's kind of where I'm leaning. I know a lot of people start carnivore diet and they love it, and then they want to stick with it. So we'll see what happens, but I love to garden. I love to grow my own food. Right now I have bunches and bunches of red lettuce, romaine lettuce, kale, green beans, bell peppers. I have carrots growing. I have a massive herb garden, and I have tomatoes and cucumbers, and I have all sorts of stuff. And I love growing my own food. I love tending to the plants, spending time in it, feeding those foods to my kiddos and my husband. And so I want to be able to enjoy nature's food along with animal protein. And so that's kind of where I think this diet will end up when I'm done, when I'm ready to sustain my weight and go into what I view as maintenance mode is fruit, veggies, nuts, seeds, and high protein. So anyways, it is the end of week 2. I have been doing this for 2 full weeks, and I am down another 2 pounds. So that puts me at minus 5.6 pounds in 2 weeks on the carnivore diet. And I am so excited. This is very promising to me. This is very doable for me. I am full. I don't even think about food. I have my coffee. I do have my coffee, and I do put heavy cream in there, but I haven't had really any cravings yet for anything because I try not to let myself get hungry. So in the morning, I like to have breakfast when I'm ready. I don't make myself eat until I'm ready to eat. And that's usually a piece of meat or eggs, a piece of meat or eggs, and a piece of cheese. And I don't normally eat a lot of breakfast. That is just how I am. I don't eat a big breakfast, but I do like something little. And so I just keep doing the same thing that I've been doing because that's normal for me. So I'm sticking to that. And then at lunchtime, this is also very typical of me. I'm not a snacker. I don't snack. I don't have an issue snacking. So I do eat 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, eating carnivore, if I am hungry, I don't mind going and grabbing a beef jerky or a piece of cheese or something to get me by. But generally, it's just been breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And so for lunch, I like a heavier lunch. It's the middle of the day. I feel like that's my big meal in my day is lunch. And then dinner time, I'm usually always hungry and ready for dinner at dinner time. And I will just eat what I feel like. And so if I don't have enough on my plate, I will go back and get more. And it's working for me. And so that's what I'm doing. So I have 3 meals a day. I have 2 coffees a day. I really like load up my plate, or I go back and get more. And it's working, and I feel good doing it. And again, I haven't really had very many cravings. Now I have had some pimples pop up, some very sore ones on my face over here and over here. And I had that my first week, and after a couple of days it went away, and then I had it happen again this week, and it's gone away finally. So I feel like that's just my body letting stuff out, maybe. I don't know. So I did have that happen. What else have I had happen? Let me think about it. I can't really think of anything major that's been happening. I'm a busy mom. I have 4 kiddos, and so my day is go, 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 go. I don't really get to sit down. It's just go, go, go. And it's summer, and so my kids are in activities and school activity, after school type activities during the summer, and then one of them's in sports, and it's just crazy. And then we have a trip coming up, and so my days are just, I go a lot. So I stay busy, and then I've been sleeping pretty good. I've had a couple of nights where sleep's not so great, but more nights of better sleep than others. So that's really good. Sleep is super important. Stay hydrated. That's really important. Yeah, so anyways, the plan is going really good. 2 full weeks in, down 5.6 pounds this week, or total. I'm sorry, not this week, but total. And I'm just really looking forward to week 3. So after this video, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I did last week, which is I'm just gonna stand up, and I wore the same shirt, same pants, and I'm gonna stand in front of the camera just so I can see visually how I'm changing. And just visually, I want to be able to see, well, this is what week 1 looked like, this is what week 2 looked like, and I'm super excited to see what week 3 looks like. And so, yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quickly, and then I gotta get on with my day because I got a lot going on. All right, hang in there. Hey friends, I'm just wanting to do a quick video to let you know what I am doing exercise-wise for week 2. I just did 10 minutes on my bike. I only ever do a maximum of 20 minutes on my bike. Today's a tough day, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna do 10 minutes to warm up my body. And then for week 2, I'm incorporating 3 different exercises ranging from upper body, core, and legs. And today I'm gonna do arm day, and I'm gonna do 3 different exercises for my arms. Don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm gonna just Google some arm workouts. And I'm gonna do 3 different exercises. I'm going to do, okay, little one just walked in, so back to the video. Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 different exercises. I am going to do 10 to 12 reps, depending on the exercise, and I'm going to do them 3 times. And that is what I'm incorporating for week 2. So I am doing 10,000 steps every day, just every day. If I'm at 9,000, I'm going for a walk to hit that 10,000 mark, okay? Some days I've been over, so that's super good. But just for week 1, it was 10,000 steps every single day. That's it. For week 2, same thing. I'm just adding 3 exercises, and I'm just alternating arms, legs, core, and I also take a day off to rest. So it's every other day. And it's doable, it's easy, and I encourage you guys to just start your journey moving. I think it will help progress us and get our metabolism going, having those stronger muscles. And I think it'll set us up later when we're ready to switch from weight loss mode to maintenance mode, and we're already active. And I'm hoping that it will help me not stall and plateau and kind of get stuck. So I'm just thinking ahead of where I want to be in the future. What do I want to be doing in the future? I want to be eating well. I want to be eating clean. I want to be eating high protein. I want to be eating high fat. And I want to be able to eat fruits and vegetables. I also want to be strong. I want to feel strong. I want to look strong. And I want to feel good. That's my goal. So I'm going to go ahead and start incorporating my walking, my moving, and then lifting weights. And I'm starting small. 3 different exercises, 3 times. Okay? So anyways, I just wanted to kind of pop in here, tell you that I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I will see you